Hello, welcome to another video. This is just some of the chaos that we're going to be dealing with today, and unfortunately you've signed up to help me, so let's get stuck into it. Without a doubt, every single day you can expect my living room to look exactly like this, and I do like to blame the cushions for this, but I decided to start with opening all of the windows and curtains up because I wasn't in the mood to be in here cleaning. As you can see, it is a gorgeous sunny day, and I much prefer to be out in the garden and doing something that actually sparks some joy inside of me. And let me tell you, cleaning ain't it, okay? It's like my least favorite thing to do. Hence why I started this whole channel. Gotta give me some kind of motivation, right? So I just tied all of them back. They are a little bit annoying that it's behind my couch when I have to tie up these curtains. They are just the IKEA ones. And honey, I would love those electric blockout blinds. You know, the ones that roll up once you press the button. Bougie. It's like not this kind of economy. I can't afford it right now. But that would be desirable, and then I could just always leave the curtains open and just have the roll blinds go up and down instead of having to Ninja Warrior my way through tying up these curtains. But I do love them, don't get me wrong, I do like these curtains. When we first moved in here, I believe they were purple curtains, and I was like, this is not it. I've got to change these immediately. The purple was not for me, and it wasn't just that it was purple, it was two different sets of purple curtains, I think, if my memory serves me right. We rectified that situation pretty quickly. I was like, that life's not for me. I need to sort this out ASAP. Anyway, I gave you a little bit of a before and after there. Don't look too close because it is quite grotty, the couch. I have to take all the covers off and give it a good wash. I finally bought some Vanish. Yes, honey. I haven't bought it in a long time because I switched to more organic, eco-friendly kind of stuff. I don't want to get into it because I'm going to sound like hippie and woo and stuff. I switched over my stuff, so I don't buy Vanish that much unless I really need something clean. So I bought it and I was like, oh, I need to do the couch, but honestly, I'm just putting it off because it's like a 2 to 3 person job trying to pull that cover off, and I just break out a sweat every single time, and I'm like, I hate it. But I will tell you, she looks sparkling once washed, but I'll probably rope my husband into helping me do that so that I don't have to do it by myself. We just take it to a laundromat and wash and dry there because it's so quick, takes about an hour, and it's all done, and I don't have to have a couch without covers for 3 or 4 days. So I highly recommend that. And we do all our big linens like that as well. So all our doonas, big blankets, anything like that goes in one of those really big Speed Queens. Anyway, you can see me having a little scrub at my poor table. Something spilled on it. I want to say it was an icy pole or a super duper, something like that. And the liquid kind of stained it. As of now, it's been probably 2 weeks. I think the stain's almost gone. But as you can see, I was scrubbing away at the table and she was not coming up any better at all, unfortunately. And then while I was there, I noticed that the varnish, as you can see on the top of it, has pretty much just worn away as it would with kids and everyday use, basically. Spilled water, I think, has been the biggest issue. I'll not see a puddle and it's half dry, and my poor table can't take any more water in, and so this is why she looks the way she looks. But I did decide to give it a little bit of love, and I used my beeswax polish. I don't use this stuff very often. This is Victoria going to the absolute extremes when it comes to cleaning. So I went through a good part of that can doing basically what I'm doing now, just rubbing the wax into the wood and seeing if it would rejuvenate in any way. And it does look a little bit better. You can definitely see the half that I've done and the half that I haven't done. One side looks drier than the bottom of my feet and the other side doesn't. So it did end up looking pretty good. It's been a week and a half since I've done it, and it's held up all right. It'll never be like when I first got the table right. That's just the way it is, and I'm fine with that. One day I'll replace it and get something nicer, maybe something different, who knows. So definitely worth a shot if you have a piece of wood furniture and you just haven't given it any love. We're going to do a slight segue to what's on my TV. I have been going back and rewatching the Sister Wives series. I don't know if you're into it. It It's gotten a little bit crazy in the last like few seasons, and it's a bit of a callback to like my late teenage years because my mum used to watch it. But I think because they all left Cody, it got interesting, and so I've been rewatching that. I've gone back from like season 11 and up to the newest stuff just to kind of catch myself up, and it's honestly been crazy. They really did kind of fall apart thanks to COVID. So if you watch it, let me know what you think. I am all for those women living their best life without him now, and all power to them for starting a new life, especially at 50. Being like walking away from a relationship that you've been in for a long time is definitely a brave move.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you. Just say the word and we can leave this place. I'll take you anywhere you want. As long as we're together, everything we'll do. You got me going, oh. You got me going, oh. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
Okay, so the mess that you are seeing all throughout my entryway right here was caused in about 5, maybe 10 minutes before we had to head out the door and go, which it seems like it always is, right? It's the craziest time when you're in a rush trying to get out the door. Something's always going on. And my daughter managed to get her tea party stuff out. The plates, the cups, everything, along with some water. So there was quite the mess, and I genuinely didn't have the time to clean it up right then. I was like, we'll tackle this when we get home. And that I did because I ended up stepping in a puddle of water, and I was like, ugh, let's do this now because I'm going to end up flat on my bum having slipped over in this stuff because, you know, my memory's like a sieve and I'll forget that it's there. So anyway, we got rid of that. I had a few deliveries here at the door, as you can see. My husband is in his sourdough era, and so I had to move a couple of bags of flour. But speaking of that, I did go out the other day with hubby. We were doing some Christmas shopping, and I'll get to that in a minute. But we stopped by a fruit and vegetable market, and we got some amazing things for so cheap. So he's going to make some berry and lemon sourdough bread for me. It's like my favorite bread of all time, with like just a little bit of honey on top. It is so nice. It is like literally the most delicious thing ever. And we managed to get these berries for so cheap. I think it was 2 punnets of like 200 grams, 250 grams of blueberries for $6, which is so cheap here in Australia anyway. We also managed to get strawberries. I got a kilo of strawberries for $6. Oh my god, I'm gonna freeze most of them because we're in smoothie season over here. And what else did we get? Raspberries. I think I got 3 packets of them for $6. They were all so cheap, and I was like, This is the life, okay? Normally, it's almost like a bank loan to get some berries, why I grow my own ones, and I'll probably be over berries very, very soon because my blueberries are about to come into season, my raspberries are just starting to ripen now, and my strawberries I've got growing. How many times have I closed that door now? That's the story of my life. But yeah, that fruit shop was next to Flower Power in Milpera, and we had actually gone there for something else, and ended up there because I was so frustrated. I had planned to go to House to Home in Moorebank. They had just opened a new store and put out a video on Facebook, like, look at our Christmas range, and the range looked fantastic online. I was like, wow, that's so much. Like, let's go get some stuff. Let's add a few things to the collection like we do every year. We got ripped off, okay? We get there and it was literally just like the front of the store. And then all the aisles behind the Christmas stuff was just regular house stuff. So I was like, oh, that's a little bit annoying that we went there and it's not what they said it was. But they have some nice stuff. It's just not worth, like, you can go anywhere and it has that same kind of stuff. So it's not like you have to make a trip to go there to get Christmas stuff. I have also been looking at some other places. There is a few things from Bed Bath & Table I want to get. A couple of really cute Christmas sacks they have there. There's one that's like this eucalyptus color and it says all is calm, all is bright. And I think I'm going to get that for the gifts that I find awkward to wrap for the kids. So I'm going to use that. And there was something else that I wanted to add to my wish list. Oh, I wanted to stop by Pure Apotheca. It's at Summerhill. They look like they have some really, really nice garlands. It's hard to find like nice, not cheap looking Christmas garlands. So I'd like to add them to my collection. They are kind of pricey, but I feel like they look really, really nice. And I would love to hang it above my kitchen sink. We have like this really large window. If you've been watching, you'll probably have seen it. And it's just kind of lonely, especially during Christmas. I don't put a lot in the kitchen. So I feel like that would just really tie the house together. And you know, it's nice to add something each year to the collection that you truly love. Like last year, I bought myself a giant bell and I want to add another one, I think. I got them from Holly and Ivy, the brand, but I think I purchased it elsewhere. And it's just these really large antique looking bells. Like I'm talking really, really large, about 40 centimeters. And so I only have one, but I would like a second one, maybe a bigger one, so I could do some kind of like, I don't know what kind of decorating I could do with it, but I really want to add another one to my collection. Anyway, let me know when you put your Christmas stuff up because I'm itching to get mine up now. It's like November. I'm ready. I took my stuff down late last year. I want to say like March. Oh, it was this year. God, my brain's not here. It was March, so, you know, it's only been a few months, and I thought I'd be sick of it and wouldn't want to do it, but I am so ready. Anyway, I could talk about Christmas forever, but we need to move on. So anyway, I decided to get in under this little area in my hallway because, to be honest, I don't clean this. I mean, you're not surprised. If you've seen any of the previous videos, you're not surprised that I don't clean down here very often. And as you can see, there was a buildup of dust, there was a buildup of dirt, and I think because it's such an awkward little space, like I have to get all the way down to clean it. I hardly ever do it. So getting this done, I was like, oh, this is so clean and looks so nice. So it was well worth it. And then I just kind of, as you can see, I just kind of kept going around the room at that height. I was like, oh, I need to do all of this. And I looked at my husband's desk and you can see where he puts his feet on the wall. And I asked him, I was like, are you a teenager? Why are your feet on the wall? So maybe this man needs a footrest or something because, oh, that's disgusting. So anyway, here I am, like good wife, cleaning it all up. I just use my normal like multi-purpose spray and then just a microfiber cloth to clean it. But honey, I was not going to get up and down constantly. As you can see, I'm disgusted. To go and wash out the microfiber cloth. So I just brought a bucket and like, I mean, you can see the color of that bucket. It is horrific. And my face says it all. I hated every minute that I was down there. I was getting covered in wet muck, dirt, everything. So I thought, why am I doing this? Like, why am I down here trying to wipe this desk chair mat when I just need to wash it? So I ended up getting up and taking it to the shower to wash because it was disgusting. Like, let's be real, when we bought it, it was clear. At the moment, it is now brown, and you can see all of the things that have ended up under there, the dirt, the gunk, whatever stuff never got swept up. So I took it to the shower, and as you can see, horrific, brown. And so I did both sides, and honestly, this was the best I was gonna get unless I like full on scrubbed it with probably gumption or something and a brush, but I did not have the time to do that. I just, it wasn't worth the effort to me, and maybe one day I'll do it, but it's also $30 for a new one, so I could just replace it. And like, is it gonna get as clean as I would like it? Probably not. Like, it's probably stained, and it will just never be as good as it once was.
A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Ooh, closer than before. And no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you close. Ooh, closer than before. I know that we've been through a lot, now we're hiding in the crowd. I'll be whatever you want me to be, you know I'm on your side. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close. Ooh, closer than before. And no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you close. Ooh, closer than before. Closer than before. Closer than before. Hiding all my feelings, broken from the start. Wish you never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close, closer than before.
We've come into my room to tidy up, and as you can see, it is pretty diabolical. It was also a very windy day, and I was trying to cool the house down because we were expecting some high temperature days in the coming days. So I was like, let's just cool this place down as quickly as possible. So you're gonna be like seeing me get swept away by these curtains constantly. Yeah, my bedroom had just gotten out of control, and I had just been putting baskets of washing that I was like, oh, I'll definitely come back to that. And then you never do. And then you wonder, oh, where is that thing that I haven't seen for months? Most likely in the basket that I haven't wanted to deal with. So I went through this basket and I realized all of that just had to be washed. It just sort of stunk, and I felt like I needed to soak it in some vinegar. So I did that. Even though I know that the stuff had been washed, it just still had that, I don't know how to describe it, just a smell. So I did soak it, and they ended up coming up really nicely, which is great because I think just about every single set of my bed linen is not matched at all. And so I have a lot of that to do. I still have a couple baskets of washing that I've done recently that need to be put away. So I always love that for me, right? We should pass that job on to my husband, honestly. But I think I am particular in the way that I like to put my stuff back. I think he would just throw it in the basket in the linen closet, whereas I like to put everything inside the pillowcase. Depends on the personality, really. For me, it's just so much easier, like when I'm tired, just to grab the entire pillowcase with the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, it all in there and just do that way. My husband is a bit more of a free-spirited man, so I don't think he cares that much if it was floating around in a basket. instead of in a pillowcase. Anyway, while I was down here cleaning my bedside table, I was like, oh, I should just move this and see what's hiding behind there. Apparently it was some artifacts with dust and everything collecting back here, so I gave it a good clean. It's interesting because I don't spend a lot of time in this room. Like literally I get to close my eyes at night, and then that's probably the most amount of time I spend in here, maybe the time that I'm editing and doing these videos and stuff. But honestly, it's what's with the one sock, Victoria? Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, oh, how does even this much dust get in this room? Because we're hardly in here. So I was like, whatever, I'll just wipe it down, and I couldn't be bothered to bring out the whole mop and bucket situation. I moved on to the other side, and as you can see, this is the predominantly used area of the bedroom. You did see headless Barbie there. I gave my kids some of my old toys that I had when I was a child. I wish I had kept more. I'm sad that I didn't now, and unfortunately headless Barbie has happened. But after I had seen what was behind my side of the bedside table, I was like, oh, I probably should just even vacuum around my husband's bedside table, just give it like a once over, that kind of thing. Like I can't be completely oblivious to what's probably back there, and honestly it does need a wipe down, I know that, but I had something else that I really needed to get on my mind, and I could spend forever like chasing all the little things, but then I'd never get things like this done, which have to be done. It is the bottom of my closet, and years ago this was like a nightmare scene, okay? Something from Scream 2. It was horrific. So you can go back maybe and see if the videos, the cockatoos are out, sorry, see if the videos are still there from when I cleaned this out. But it was pretty bad. I just knew that I had to come in here and clean it because it was just gonna get worse and worse. And I did not want it to go back to where it previously was. Anyway, I could see my daughter hiding in there. She was just being so cute. I had this brown spot on the middle of the wooden floor, and I was like, oh, I just really need to take care of it, and that just had to get sprayed. And as you can tell, there's dust everywhere. Unfortunately, it's in every little spot of my home. No matter how often I feel like I clean it, it's always dust. There always is. It's one of those forever jobs that I've signed up for. But I finally cleared out this basket. It was one of my other baskets that had hidden stuff. I still have my dog's beds in there. I'm just not ready to part with some stuff. I don't know. Some things I've let go of, some things I still am holding on to. I'll get there eventually. I'm sure I will remove it all at some point. And then I got sidetracked. As always, hello, hi, I'm Victoria. I get sidetracked very easily. So we have these acrylic containers. These were an accidental gift to us. My sister-in-law asked her cousin to order her a pack of 5 shoe storage containers. Instead, her cousin ordered 5 packs of 5, so they had a lot of shoe storage that they didn't need, and I ended up with some of them. It's not typically something I would purchase myself. It is nice to have, and I was like, oh, I want to try this. It was a bit of a pain to put together, I won't lie about that, but it's nice. Like, I put my husband's shoes in there and it looks cute, so I have 4 more of those to build. Still traumatized from the first one, so I might give it a little bit of a break before I do the rest of them. But we are on to the final part of this cleaning video, and I was exhausted. It'd been a few days of doing this, so I just had to change the sheets. And with white sheets, they tell you, honey, they tell you when they're ready to be changed, and ours most certainly were. There's definitely a feeling you get when your room is clean, sheets have been changed, everything feels nice. It's just something I can't describe. Very glad that night when I got into bed, I could relax to the max. Anyway, then just my Sailor and Stone blanket on top. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.